Okay, people. Oh, sorry about that. Hit the table. Hey, Mary. How you doing? I decided I'd come on here and throw some cards on the Nolan Wells case investigation. I don't know what they're doing. It's so much conflicting evidence or stories. Okay. So I was listening to somebody's channel. I forget who it is. And they were playing somebody else's video. Okay. A lot of channels I noticed play other people's content. I thought that was copyright. But anyway, they do it. They do it a lot. But anyway, they were playing. I don't even know who the person's name that was talking. But I couldn't watch the whole video because I don't like it when people down talk others. Okay. Calling them stupid, calling names. Didn't you hear what I say? Just yelling. And I'm like, well, geez, okay. See, them is the kind of people that get beat up. Okay. Them the kind of people that you want to find their address. Okay, somebody made a comment, and did you hear what I said? And boop, 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 don't you be okay? You've been listening to when the big dog. I'm like, oh no, so I couldn't hear all that. But basically, what I did catch was they were talking about Ben Crump, the civil rights person. I don't know if he's attorney or whatever, for Nolan Wells' family, saying that they didn't have any evidence to say there was a crime committed, and that I believe the doctor who did the second autopsy, this was in Washington, D.C. So what happened was, I'm thinking that the doctor is coming to out there and getting somewhere to do an autopsy, but no, they had to ship the body to him. Okay. So I don't know how long that took, but in the meantime, in between time, you got decomposition going, right? Anyway, so he was saying that he had requested the organs that were missing, and they're supposed to be sending any of the missing items so that he can evaluate it. Okay. Yeah, I don't like it when if I'm talking to you and you say something. Okay, I want to talk to you in a perspective of teaching. Okay, of you learning, not talking down and calling you stupid. Okay, and all these derogatory. Okay, I mean that's what these kids do. But that's not the right way to talk to someone. Okay, that is just not. Matter of fact, the most likely they're going to do is just shut down on you, okay? But that's how they talk to each other. But this guy sounded like an older guy. I don't know why he would talk like that to people, especially on the channel on YouTube. And I don't know where you YouTubers is getting y'all information and relying on this and relying on that. Okay, yeah. See? Mm-hmm. So he was the one talking about it. But anyway, I heard that somebody is trying to sell a boat. Okay, somebody's trying to sell a boat. The Mega Man, I don't know. I don't know who the Mega Man is. But I can't listen to people talk like that. Okay, that's okay. You don't talk to people like that anyway. Period. Especially on a public platform. See, that's what they do over there on Bigo. Okay, they talk down to you, they clown you, they talk about you. No matter how successful you are, they try to downgrade it and all this kind of stuff. That's how they do over there. It's real cutthroat and roughneck over there. Okay, but you can't get away like that here. Okay, so anyway, whoever he was, uh, I don't know. I don't know, Van Van. Hi, Van Van. Hi, Lisa, Lisa, Susan, Patricia, Mary, Diva. I don't know who he was, okay? I don't know. But I guess he's got the people that like to be talked to like that. I don't know. I don't like to see people even talk to other people like that. You can't talk to me like that, period. Point blank. And okay, no, no. See. So we have somebody trying to sell the boat. Now, this is, I believe, one of Jerry Atkinson's boats. I don't know who's trying to sell it, or is it? I don't know who's trying to sell. So one of the people is selling the boat. Boat for sale. Let's get into it. We're going to look at the general energy going on with Nolan Wells and the investigation, if there is one. Who knows? Okay. So let's get some current energy going on, because there's always something changing in the energy. In this case here, give us the current energy surrounding the investigation / death of Nolan Xavier Wells. What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. Hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. I got to go to work one of these days, these weeks. Okay. So we'll see. Yes. And thank you for your answers. The current energy surrounding the death investigation of Nolan Wells. And we have the sun. Here comes the sun. So there's going to be some clarity. There's happiness, and there is revelation. Okay, going on under the sun. Yes. Okay, let's see. Is this two cards that's stuck together? Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, we have tired but still standing. Okay, there's determination with the Nine of Swords. And the moon in reverse. Yep. I believe it's coming out. Determination. Things that are hidden. Oh, yeah, they're coming out. Okay, this is energy. Tired, you're still standing, so you still got that energy. And the King of Wands. Ooh, the King of Wands. Interesting. And the Empress in reverse. Now that could be my bark card. Let's see. And the Empress in reverse talks about domestic issues. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse talks about manipulation and financial issues. It also talks about overindulgence. So there's something going on the family front there. And it's probably going to make its way out to the public. We'll see. because we have the moon in reverse. And it could be fear. The moon in reverse could be fear. Somebody's scared, and yep. And we have the Three of Wands in reverse, okay? So this right here is obstacles. Obstacles. Limitations. This person is scared. This King of Wands is scared. This is in, by the, if you're coming in, the energy in the Bart, I mean, in the death of Nolan Wells, this is the current energy. So this person, who I presume to be the King of Wands, as Bart. It could be Warren, but I'm thinking Bart is where I'm getting this from. And he's scared. Okay? And the Lovers in reverse. Bad relationships. Separation. Bad choices. And the Queen of Cups. Uh-oh. They fighting? Oh. Okay. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, not in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles. She might be getting paid. She might be getting paid. She's getting some money from somewhere. And the High Priestess. Yeah. She's getting paid under the table. And the Five of Swords in reverse. She's getting paid under the table, honey, to avoid conflict. Okay. Allegedly. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. That is my Warren card. That is my Warren card. And here, that's where he comes in. But it could just be mean a description of immaturity, okay, as well. Mm-hmm. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. That's more like my Warren card. So somebody's girlfriend, I believe she's a girlfriend, is getting paid. And then we have disappointment with the Ace of Wands in reverse. And then we have betrayal. Oh, and the betrayal is going over that money. Interesting. Interesting. And the Knight of Swords. So this Knight of Swords is right here underneath the High Priestess. Also right here next to the Three of Swords. So there's someone else, a male, a young male, in the picture here that might have not come to the surface yet. Or not came hasn't come to the surface, but has not come out in the public eye as we know it. He's there, but he's not out there like the others. Okay, and we have the Three of Cups. Yeah. And we have the Two of Wands in reverse, talking about delays and obstacles. I mean, delays and disappointment. Bad planning. There we go. And the World in reverse. And the World is going over Bart. I mean, ooh, okay, this is just, I'm just not having a day today. No, Warren, who it's not over. So it's not over for Warren. Get this straight. There we go. The 10 of Swords in reverse. It's not over for Warren. Okay. We have rock bottom. Not letting things go. He's not letting it go. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, which is loss, money, monetary loss. What else is it? Yep. And the Page of Cups in reverse. Emotional immaturity and death. And the Two of Swords. Miscommunication, not seeing eye to eye. Yeah, not seeing eye to eye. Interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. His brother. I forgot the name. Yeah, I think that's his brother's name is Carter. Oh, Sin. Hey, Sin. Sorry to hear that. I hope he heals better. Okay. Ooh, wee. Oh, 6 IVs. Ooh. Wow. Flushed him out. Wow. That's crazy. Well, I put him in my prayers, honey, because I know, woo, we at 67. Oh, Lord. If he didn't have any health issues, he's got them now. And the kidneys is nothing to be played with. Mm-hmm. So that's what we have the current energy on Nolan Wells and his incident, his death. So people are getting paid. Allegedly. Oh, by the way, this is all alleged. There's no facts in here. This is just my interpretation of the cards, and you can take that with a grain of salt. Okay. Take it as far as you can throw it. But you never know. You never know. And your entertainment. So it's saying that this Queen of Cups is getting paid, that there is domestic issues. and people are not seeing eye to eye. Yes, and we threw cards on that, and they said that Nolan was not under, he wasn't hidden. But what did come up is that there was a possibility that he could have been hidden in the compartment. He could have been hidden in the compartment on the boat. Okay. Well, actually, I wouldn't call it teen love. I would call it drinking and drugs. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised. I get the impression that they, whatever happened, it was too much horse playing. Whether it was fighting, okay, or some kind of competition going on, it's too much horse playing. They were under the influence. They were drinking, okay, and everybody's moving away from that fact. Yeah, may she rest in peace. I thought she was older than 80, though. For some reason, I don't know why I thought she was older than 80. And they said that she didn't have any, she didn't suffer from any obvious health issues like cancer, kidney failure, kidney disease, heart disease that they know of. From my understanding, Nolan has went with them before. They've had plenty of trips out there. Uh, oh, she was? Okay. Yeah, I felt that now he was, my understanding, he was in college. He was in college. Okay. I thought he had just graduated and in between, but I guess he graduated and went on straight into college, so to speak. It's Aaliyah's birthday too. Wow. Okay. So what I want to ask is about the energy surrounding the sale of the boat. I don't know which boat is being sold. I think it's the Triton. I think it's the Triton. Oh, okay. Oh, the 25th. They died on the same day. Wow, it's been 25 years. I didn't hear about that. I did not hear about that. I don't think that's correct because if you get on the boat, you get on the boat. Okay. If they had a list of names, then they could have got those names. Um, they could have gotten those names of as far as who was on the boat. So I don't know about him having to get on that boat because of paperwork. I don't know. Okay. because it's funny if they had to get on the boat because of paperwork that he did not have to return on the boat. Oh, oh, you know what? Check this out. Speaking of fur babies, let me show you. Keisha, come here. Come here, come on. Keisha. Let the people see you, girl. Let the people see you, girl. Y'all see Keisha? Keisha! You say hi to the people. Say hi, Keisha. Say, see my new stroller. Yes. And Tasha running. Look, Keisha likes the stroller. See, Keisha? Yes. Woo-hoo. Okay, there you go, girl. Yes. The stroller came from Amazon. Thanks to your contributions, okay? And it's a nice stroller too. It's nice and sturdy. And I got it off of Amazon. It was a social media influencer around here that recommended that stroller, and it was only $129. Now, I've seen some strollers, they're more expensive, but if you can, I would go for this cheaper priced one because it is sturdy. It's nice and sturdy. So, and it's got the little pockets, the drink holder. It even has a plastic a plastic tarp for the rain. No, not Temu. Oh no, girl. Oh, I'll still be waiting for the delivery. Okay, no, it was Temu. I mean, it was Amazon. They have them on Temu, but if I could get it quicker, and that came in a few days. It didn't take that long. I think I ordered it Sunday. I think I ordered it Sunday. It's supposed to come tomorrow, but it ended up coming today. It's for the kitties. So now we could go to morning walks because I need to walk. Okay, but we could go because they had a stroller before. They had a stroller before, and I tore it up. And well, I didn't tear it up. The wheel, and I didn't know how to get a replacement wheel, so I just threw it away. Anyway, and that one is better. That one's better. It's more sturdier, and I could take it out and use it as a carrier. Okay, so it's a stroller, a carrier, and a car seat. No, Keisha, they can jump out. It's not that they can't, but no, they don't jump out. Because then if they jump out, they won't get to ride. Yeah, okay. So they've been in a stroller before, and I like that one. That's real nice. Now you can put your dog in there too. They say it holds up to 50 pounds, but I wouldn't quote them on that because people I've seen in the review section where people were talking about it does not have that much room for a dog or animal of that size. I don't know. I don't have 50-pound cats. And Keisha is long, so Keisha takes up that whole stroller. But I can get Tasha in there. Right. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. That's what yeah, I used to do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then too is I could go up to the park right up here and I could take them out and let them run around if they want to. Okay. But I got transportation in the stroller because you don't want them trying to walk with you on the street, not cats. Mm-mm. Yeah. And then and you want to walk at your own pace. So yeah, that gives you the freedom to do so. So let's ask about the energy surrounding the sale of the boat. Somebody's trying to sell a boat. I believe it's the Triton. Okay. Uh, I don't know whose boat is the Triton, but they said that there's a boat for sale. What is the energy around selling this boat? What's the objective here? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. What is the objective? Selling the boat. The High Priestess. Okay. Secrets. Whoa. Okay. Now, they can trace the seller of that boat, find out who the boat was sold to, and get permission to search the boat again. Okay. But they said that it belonged to an in Ackerson, Brooks Edmonston. Oh, okay. So the Edmonstons is Bart. Bart. Okay. Mm. But see, that's the thing about it. They don't know. Apparently, they don't have an investigation going on. See what I'm saying? I don't know for sure. I hear that there's an investigation. I hear there's not one. They can still go back and search the boat. Hey, Angel. Okay. So, with that said, we have the high priestess. Okay. So, things are secret, things are hidden. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Okay. The Page of Cups in reverse. The Page of Cups in reverse. Deceit and jealousy and disappointment. So I will take out of those three words deceit. There's deceit going on. Oh, justice. Whoa. Let the cards fall where they may. And the sun. And the Queen of Cups. Feminine energy. Talks about healing, intuition, and compassion. Mm-hmm. And betrayal. Interesting. The Knight of Swords goes charging in where angels fear to tread. Okay. So this right here talks about acting before you really think things out. Okay. Acting before thinking. and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, something about the finances and balance. And then with twos, it also talks about choices. So this is like telling me that they're making a choice before they have thought it out, really thought it out. And money. And Temperance in reverse. Impatience. Overindulgence. Interesting. And clarity, truth. Communications. And the Hangman in reverse. Not being able to, stuck in the past, not seeing it in another perspective. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That talks about a loss. That talks about a loss. They may sell it for less money, trying to hurry up and get rid of it. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And the King of Pentacles. So they might be selling it at a loss. We'll see. And the Seven of Wands, determination, protection, defense. We have hesitation. And conflict. And the Seven of Cups, smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors. Is the boat even paid off? And the Knight of Wands in reverse. This talks about recklessness. Yeah. And the Emperor in reverse. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. There may be some conflict going on in this family about selling that boat. Okay? There may be some conflict going on behind the sale of this boat. And the Nine of Wands, the wounded soldier, still standing, but he's wounded. determination, and the Six of Wands in reverse. Six of Wands. So something's not complete. Something's incomplete. Somebody, there's a failure here. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Talking about a fool and his monies are soon parting. Okay, so what stands out to me is that this boat may be sold. It's a foolish move. It's an impulsive move. Okay, um, there's some type of betrayal behind it, and there may be conflict. But it's interesting because even though if there is or there's not a criminal investigation into the death of Nolan Wells, these people's behaviors and untruth, okay, are sending alarm bells. Now, just to prompt an investigation. I don't understand why this wouldn't even prompt an investigation. And you selling the boat, okay? The boy has been dead, and a month later, you selling the boat that he may have died on. That's implicated in the death of this gentleman. And all of a sudden, you're selling the boat, okay? Interesting. But it's a lot of stuff that you're doing that should be sending alarm bells. Yeah, but you don't know if a dead body was in it, okay? Because you don't know. But no, I wouldn't want to buy a boat that somebody died on, okay? Because that'd be bad juju. Mm-mm. I wonder, can they sell it? Would they buy it? But they buy it. They might. That's why I said they may have to sell it at a loss, okay, in order to sell it. Girl, Angel, aren't they? They are doing way too much. Just busy. And all we doing is throwing some cards. And they running around here like chickens with their heads cut off, hiding and lying. I don't know. They lie so much, I don't know whose boat they was calling for help from. But with this, okay, Keisha jumped out the stroller. I left her in the hallway. Okay, I know she's gonna jump off. I don't know what they doing because I see her and Tasha looking at me crazy. Okay, so I don't know. Them two are up to something. Okay, so anyway, yeah, you found a foot in the movie Cabin Fever. Okay. So I wouldn't be surprised if the ghost of Nolan is haunting them, because they're not going to tell you. And if they did tell us, we wouldn't believe it because they lie too much. Okay. So, with that said, four cards. Four cards. Are we going to find out what really happened to Nolan? Okay. Are we really going to find out what really happened to Nolan Xavier Wells? Okay. Now the coroner said they have his time of death between July 4th and July 5th, somewhere in between there. Okay. And it may be like the evening of July 4th onto the wee hours of July 5th. Okay, because hey Dottie, the hours are not too far apart when they determining the time of death. Okay, so four cards. Will we find out what really happened to him, to Nolan Wells? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Four cards, four cards. The Ten of Swords in reverse. So the Ten of Swords, regardless, in reverse or upright, is a no card. It's just no. Okay? Four cards, four cards. Tell us more. Tell us more. Tell us more. Justice. Says justice. The High Priestess. Secrets. Secrets. And somebody is walking away. Abandonment. Letting go, cutting losses. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles, like I said, overindulgence, financial issues, and manipulation. Okay, so I could be reading this too, that justice will probably be hidden. And this Queen of Swords, this jealousy and manipulation, because they're walking away. This feminine energy is gone, okay? Can you give us clarification? Four more cards, four more cards. Can you clarify? Four more cards. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So this right here talks about, okay, it's telling me that justice will be delayed, okay? Bad planning. Justice will be delayed. What about the secrets? Oh, the secrets will come out with the Moon in reverse. Secrets will come out, okay? And the Chariot in reverse. So walking away may not be an option for this person, or if they walk away, they will lose control. They're going to lose direction and confusion. Okay? And we have judgment. There will be judgment on this Queen of Wands energy of jealousy, manipulation, and financial loss. There'll be judgment. So, allegedly, what I'm getting from this is, though, although we may not find out his death, what caused his death, okay, they may be some delay, but they're going to be held accountable. And the secrets are going to come out. We may not find out what exactly happened, but there's going to be secrets because, see, this timeline that they're giving, that they gave on that Officer Tatum show, that 4 o'clock or 4:30 or whatever, okay, they are dismantling that as we speak. Okay, apparently that this boat has hit on 4 points of travel, but only 1 point is reported. This boat went there and back there, and then went there and back there. Okay, that has not been reported. Now, why they did it, I don't know, but it would be time to put a body back. It would be time to drop off the body if that's what you were doing. You would have time. Okay, so yeah, but their parents are crooked. That's where they're learning this stuff from. You realize that, right? This is they're learning. They've already they and there's no telling what else that they may have been witness to. Their parents are crooks. They know it, and they following along because of the money. Oh, don't get the whooping at the police station. All the police be smiling, okay, like they got their payback. Back in the day, they be looking at you. That's what you get, okay? They didn't even have to put handcuffs on you, okay? They just take you home to your mom, okay? And listen to you holler in the background. Woo! For a police officer, that makes them feel good. They did the right thing. Okay, brought you home to the parents and got your little behind what? That's what they used to do to my brother. Brought him home every time. Okay, I'm trying. Mr. Officer, could you put the handcuffs on me? Cause your mama gonna light you up like a Christmas tree, honey. Okay, I'm telling you. Woo! But yeah, but see, these kids have. This is the life that they have grown up in. Okay, and they searched two boats. They searched two boats. Right. And if your neighbors had to whoop you, you got another whooping because your neighbors had to whoop you. Okay. But they intervene in that, okay, with the child protective services saying you can't hit the children. That is the manipulation and impediment on disciplining the children. Now look at the kids, okay? And the thing about it is, it was it's another subtle for scene. What do you call it? It's control. This is how they're controlling. The kids don't have consequences, and they're going to tell you it's against the law to give them consequences, and they're going to put you in jail so the kids can act up. Yeah, this is all. This is a method to the madness. Okay, we're not criminals. We're not thinking. Criminals think like criminals. Okay, everybody don't think like that. They're trying to make crime look better than doing good. Okay. We just did a reading on that, okay, and the energy around that was definitely deceit, okay. Definitely deceit, and I think, I don't know. It's just a lot of it is guilt, guilt and betrayal, guilt and betrayal, because they did not call for help. They did not render help to this boy. Okay, I don't care if he dropped dead. Okay, you're gonna drop down and try to give him some kind of uh, heart and mouth to mouth resuscitation. Hit him on the back. Okay, they was doing something to him on the boat. I don't know what they was trying to do to wake him up. He didn't wake up. Well, then you call the ambulance. But they couldn't call the ambulance. Well, they could have. They didn't want to be held responsible. Okay. They didn't want to be held responsible. So now they are living in fear, guilt, and downright betrayal. Okay. So with that said, let's ask the I want to go back on Bart again. Something about Bart. Okay. Because of all those kids, but I see Bart having the most to lose in his mind because of his football and his endorsements, as well as his trust fund. You never know. You never know, because when they get on the other side, they get more understanding, they get more knowledge. And it may not even be on Nolan's part to hunt them like that in a negative way. Maybe he wants to show himself to them and let them know how hurt he is. Okay. And they didn't want to be seen intoxicated right there on the scene. Okay. Because they were intoxicated. So if the police would have come, they probably could see and smell alcohol. See? Like I said, there's a method to the madness. You may not always understand it or realize it, but there's a method to the madness. Okay. Say, that's the situations you be in. Okay. You be in those situations, just like when they OD. Okay. Depending on the person, they're going to take off and leave you there, or they will have the presence of mind to get rid of the drugs while they help us on the getting you help and getting rid of the drugs while the ambulance is on the way. Okay? Even if they know it's drugs, you ain't got none on you, ain't nothing they can do. Ain't nothing they gonna do because they trying to get the person to help. But yeah, so that was a double-edged sword. They didn't call for help when they should have, and then if they called for help, they could see that they were intoxicated, and yeah, and they weren't sinking. Okay, so let's get the current energy around Bart Edmonston. Bart Edmonston. What can you tell us? The current energy on Bart Edmonston. 22, I don't know if he's turned 23 yet. Okay. Years old, punter in Wyoming for some college. Okay. And what's that college that he's kicking for? Is that a big famous college? Wyoming? That's like, isn't that a community college? Or he transferred from the community college to a college. Who is he kicking for? Is that a big name? The college? Yes, because they're worried about themselves. They're so worried about themselves, okay, and how this would look. And knowing that they probably did something to cause it. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure the person, if he did get in a fight with somebody and he got hurt, say he fell and banged his head, okay, or something, you know what I'm saying, or and got and knocked out, okay. Uh, they could be have some responsibility, and then making the other people feel guilty and think that they're guilty as he is, even though they're not, but they're young, so they're young and dumb. So, Bart Edmonston, current energy, and thank you for your answers. Yup. And he definitely can't get in no trouble. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There we go. This lady might be related to him. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This manipulation, overindulgence. Keisha, what is she doing? What is that girl doing? Keisha. Keisha. Okay. See, she ain't even scared no more. Okay, so there's something hidden that's coming out. Not to mention, this card could mean fear. He's scared. The moon in reverse, oh, he's scared, boo-boo, okay? Overindulgence, he's probably drinking himself to oblivion when nobody's looking. And manipulation and financial issues, okay? So maybe that's his boat that's being sold. And being left out in the cold, abandoned, loss, okay? There's some money, there's some losses going on with this gentleman. There's some abandonment. Yeah, he's worried. Worried. Yes. We have the Two of Swords, okay? Not seeing eye to eye. He's at a crossroads. He's scared. And then we have the Five of Swords in reverse. There's more fear, deceit, and regret. Resentment. And the Three of Cups. Okay. So there's not a celebration. I don't take this as a celebration, but what I do take this as drinking and partying. And he might be avoiding this. Okay. This is something that he might be avoiding for right now. There he is. There he is. The King of Wands. So now we know. There he is. He showed his face. Yep. I hit it right on the dot. He's avoiding the drinking, okay, and partying. Yep. He's scared. And the Four of Pentacles. Yep. He's trying to get rid of people, places, and things. He's letting go. He's trying to. He's trying to walk away, y'all. Catch him. Catch him. He's trying to walk away. He feels left out in the cold. He feels abandoned. And he's trying to walk away from these people. He wants to be away from these people who are all up in it. Okay? Like he's not all up in it. And the Devil in reverse. Okay? Something about recovery. Oh, I wonder, did he have a problem, an alcohol problem? Recovery from addiction is the Devil in reverse. It's also freedom. But I can't help but notice the addiction with all these cups sitting up here. Yeah, he's trying to walk away. And when you go into recovery, this is what you got to do. You got to let go of people, places, and things. Okay? And the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse is going right there on the Five of Swords in reverse. And this Queen is talking about feeling trapped and disappointed. Now we got some money. Okay. Oh. Trying to make some money. Trying to make. Well, they got OnlyFans for the boys. They got OnlyFans for the boys. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So he's really trying to fine tune things right here. Okay. I guess that foot. Real quick. Okay. So this is some action he's taking quickly. He might already be in rehab. Who knows? I don't know. And there we go. The Wounded Warrior. Okay. He's determined. And the Page of Wands. And the Seven of Cups. Smoke and mirrors. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. His rehabilitation is not looking too good. And the Five of Wands is going to be some conflict with this gentleman here. Okay, because right here he's at a crossroads on whether he should about recovery. And and the Tower. Okay. Now the Tower is down here in the third row, you guys. Okay. So this is eventually he's going to be hit with a Tower moment, and there's going to be a lack of teamwork with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, selfishness and egotistical. And there goes the Queen of Cups. And Temperance in reverse. Uh-oh. So we have impatience, overindulgence, and out of balance. And we have a load. We have a burden here. Stressed out, worried. We have a burden. And the Chariot in reverse. Yeah. So he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks for some reason. Okay. He's not going to be able to move forward. And the Eight of Swords in reverse. He's not going to be able to move forward. Mm-mm. Okay, and there we go with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We have loss, financial loss. That is in the cards for Bart. That's in the cards for Bart. He's scared. You don't see him. He don't want you to see him. He's avoiding on purpose, okay? Allegedly. He's scared, and he may have some type of drinking/drug problem. There's also a young female energy. Okay, the Shining Cedar. Sounds good. I believe conspiracy and collusion. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You want to look at Lainey? Now, who's Lainey supposed to be? I want to look at Wyatt, though. Wyatt and Warren. Let's look at Wyatt, because isn't it his grandfather's boat? Give us the energy, the current energy on Wyatt. What's Wyatt's last name? Is it Ackerson? What is the energy on the friend named Wyatt? What do you want us to know about Wyatt, his current energy? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. What's going on with Wyatt? The Six of Swords, okay? This Wyatt, okay, there's some kind of change. There's change in his cards. Travel. He definitely wants to move to calmer waters, okay? And the Five of Swords, avoiding conflict. And the Queen of Wands is in reverse. Ooh. Now that's someone jealousy, dishonesty, and manipulation straight up. And we have the Six of Wands in reverse. This is shame, failure, and incomplete. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Immature, and the Knight of Pentacles. Now this is my Warren card, but this is coming up. This reading is for Wyatt. Interesting. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. Hesitation, setbacks. And the Emperor in reverse. Controlling, conflict, loss of power. And the Queen of Swords is in reverse right there. Okay, so he's feeling trapped. And disappointment and delays with the Two of Wands in reverse. Being protected on the defense with the Seven of Wands. And the Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, abandoned. And the Hierophant. Interesting. And the Devil in reverse talks about recovery. So I feel that Wyatt feels like they're going to protect him, that they're not going to leave him out in the cold. They're not going to abandon him. Okay? The Hermit. He's going to be left by himself. Or he wants to. Interesting. And he has a load as well. He's stressed out, or he's going to be. He's not right now. I'm not showing a bunch of stress, well, fear, but he's got a load. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. He also has a loss. He also has the Tower. And it's funny because Bart has the Tower in the same row, in the same place. Interesting. The third row in the same place. And the Ten of Cups in reverse. Yep. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. So there's something seems to be coming up for these boys. in the near future, and the moon in reverse in the near future. Okay, there's something coming up with these and death, and the hangman in reverse. Ooh. Interesting. He may try to harm himself, is what I'm getting, because he can't let go of the past. He's stuck in there, and we have death right next to that. We have strength and protection. I don't know. And walking away. Maybe he could be on the verge, okay, and talk himself out and walk away. But he's got a hit coming just as well as Bart. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Now let's look at Warren. Okay. Give us the energy, current energy on Warren Hudson. Warren Hudson. What's his current energy? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. What do you want us to know? The Knight of Cups in reverse. Now that is my, okay. That's another card that I use for Warren too. But I usually, okay. Let's see. The Knight of Pentacles. Wait. The Knight of Cups in reverse talks about deceit, jealousy, and disappointment as well. Okay. And this is the energy that is surrounding him, is deceit, jealousy, and disappointment, whether it's coming from his parents, okay, his friends, or himself. This is what is around this boy right now. And the Fool. The Fool. The Fool talks about innocence and new beginnings, okay? A leap of faith, a new opportunity, a new opportunity. And the Page of Swords, a message coming forth, information, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there may be some information out there that helps to get him out of the nightmares and fear, maybe. And that's coming soon. And that's all, they may have already been out with that information. I told you that they didn't have, they said that they didn't have evidence to warrant an investigation, something like that. And we have the Page of Cups in reverse, emotional insecurity. And he has the Ace of Cups in reverse. Emotional loss, he's depressed, okay? And we have the Four of Swords, rest, need to rest, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And we have death. So it seems like these kids, I don't know, but overindulgence comes a lot. They must, I wonder, do they drink a lot? They party a lot. I wouldn't be surprised because I don't hear of anything that's going on in their lives. And the Five of Cups talks about despair, regret, loss. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. Recklessness. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. I wonder, is he going to take something? And the Nine of the Wands. He's still standing. Determination. And there we go with that Queen of Cups. There's something about this Queen of Cups. And Judgment. And the Seven of Pentacles. Waiting. Somebody's waiting on a decision. The Hierophant. Somebody's waiting on a decision. And the Ten of Cups in reverse. And the Seven of Cups. Oh my. I wonder, is he waiting on, oh, he might be waiting on the grand jury. He might be waiting on the results of the autopsy to say that this boy had drowned. But I got smoke and mirrors. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse. A lack of teamwork. And Temperance in reverse. Overindulgence. out of balance, imbalance, and the magician, manipulation. Okay. And the Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, abandoned. And strength. And the Knight of Swords. That's what other readers said. What did they say? I missed it. In that town, they were using his name. If the kids had money, that could have been what started the fight. Oh, Dottie harmed himself. Oh, really? Okay, so we looked into these three boys. I want to look into these girls. Okay, I want to look into the girls. Okay. First on the docket, Katie. Well, let me light my. I don't think I lit this. So we got Katie, Lainey, and Eva. Them the three girls. I don't know if anybody else, but there's more names, believe me. There's more names. Okay. Didn't his mom said her and her husband went on that island with their cell phones and had no problem with reception? Nolan's mom. Oh, they had plenty of pictures. That's why we're getting what we're getting, okay? Because they still got more pictures. Who's going to go on the island and go on a boat ride and not take pictures or videos? Who does that? As a kid, as a teenager, as a youngster. Tell us about Katie. What's her current energy? Katie's current energy. Okay, because she's been the top female in this debacle behind Nolan Wells' death is Katie. Give us her current energy. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your energy. Your energy. Thank you for your answers. Okay. What's the energy? Yes. Right. Nine of Swords, okay, in reverse. She's trying to move on. She's having nightmares, but she's trying to get over. She's trying to move on from the nightmare. Okay. We also have the Emperor in reverse. So we have some control and conflict at the same time and a loss of power. Okay. Loss of power. We also have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Freedom. Release. We also have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Oh, Lord. There they go with that drinking again. Wishes, unfulfillment. She's got unfulfillment or overindulgence, and the Chariot in reverse. So she has a loss of direction as well. Okay. Confusion. And the Knight of Cups in reverse. Emotional immaturity. With the Two of Swords, she's at a crossroads too. She don't know which direction she's going in. Hence the Chariot in reverse, saying the same thing. And we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. She's trying to let go of people, places, and things. That's why you ain't hearing nothing. She don't want nothing to do with them. Okay, real quick. Mm-hmm. There she is, the Queen of Cups. Over the Nine of Cups. I knew she's going to bring her little behind out here. Okay. Queen of Cups. There she is. With the boat in the background. Perfect setting. And a drink in her hand. That's Katie. She's got abandonment issues as well. She's got loss, being left out in the cold, abandonment. They all worried about abandonment. Abandonment keeps coming up. Let me look at my book. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles, okay, indicates feelings of lack and loss, fear and scarcity. Okay, these emotions may have been caused by a job loss or some set of circumstances leading to a lack of resources. Yeah. So she's grappling with loss and a loss of direction as well. And we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, which is rock bottom. Oh, what's going on with these folks? So Katie is stalling as well and making excuses. She's partying. Okay. And the Five of Cups talks about loss and regret, despair. And the Two of Cups. An agreement, a partnership. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, taking something. She's on the defense. She's also trying to hide something, trying to get away with something. She's going to get caught. Now, she can also, okay, get caught by making a confession. This is Katie. And the Magician in reverse, manipulation. Interesting. She might take on protection, the witness protection program, honey. Okay, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. A fool and his money are soon parted. And the Page of Swords, Chatty Patty. You know she's there to tell it all. She has a message she wants to bring forth. She's bringing forth clarity, information. And the King of Swords. Oh my, she finna tell the police. It's gonna be Katie. Okay, eventually. This is in the third row. Okay, this is the fourth row I'm on. So eventually, in the Moon in reverse, she gonna let it out. Oh, this is the King of Wands. I'm thinking the King of Swords. Okay, but still could be the police. But yes. Mm-hmm. And the Star. Okay. So it looks like Katie is going to be the star witness, allegedly. The Page of Cups, immature. In reverse. Emotional immaturity. Katie may end up coming forth, okay, and saying something because she does not trust these other people. She don't trust them as far as she could throw them. Okay, that's Katie. Now, which one of the girls, okay, y'all put up which one of the girls you want me to read on next? That was Katie. I thought Cajun Navy got it. I don't think that reward went up until after, and that is for information leading to I forgot, but there were stipulations. Gracie, the sister, is that her sister, Gracie? Leading to an arrest. Okay. Okay, Gracie is the sister. Okay, we got Gracie. Okay. So can you give us the energy on Gracie, Katie's sister? Is she an older sister? Gracie, Katie's sister. What's the energy with Gracie? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers on the energy of Katie's sister, Gracie. Protection. Gracie is on the defense. Okay? Thank you, Deborah. I'm glad you're enjoying. Okay? We have the lovers in reverse. Okay. The lovers in reverse, okay, is also choices, bad relationships. Interesting. Oh, look what card she gets. The Seven of Swords. Oh no, this is the Five. The Five of Swords in reverse. Avoiding conflict. She's scared too with these swords. There go the wounded soldier, still standing. Determination. And the Fool. So this right here talks about the Fool, talks about innocence, okay? A new beginning. And we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Somebody who's procrastinating, making excuses, and who doesn't want to work with the others. Lack of teamwork. Okay? On the Queen of Cups. That's her sister Katie. And she's going over the lovers in reverse. Ooh, that's interesting. Uh. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Looks like Katie is another bad investment. Mm, mm, mm. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. I wonder if this Gracie's energy too. This is manipulation, financial loss, and overindulgence. The Hierophant. Interesting. And the Moon in reverse. Mm. And the Wheel of Fortune. And the Six of Wands in reverse. And we also have some hesitation with the Ace of Wands in reverse. And it may be some hesitation about taking her sister's side, the Star. Like I said, the Star Witness. Oh, and the Empress in reverse. And Death. And Strength. Uh-oh. Now, did you have to come in here with all that noise? Did you really? Uh-oh, here come your sister. And the Two of Wands in reverse. She's at a crossroads as well, okay? Or she's going to be. Okay? She may be getting paid as well. Quickly, when she does. The Seven of, okay, she's waiting. Okay. And the Ace of Wands talks about, the Ace of Swords talks about truth, clarity, and communications. So she may not have that good of a relationship with her sister, but that's still her sister, okay? And I think she might be hesitant or maybe have a little doubt about believing whatever it is her sister's telling her, okay? Because you know she's telling her something. Because if it was my sister, you'd have to give me the scoop, okay? I'm going to see if you're lying or not, okay? So there may be some doubt, but I think that Miss Gracie, um, there's something about money. There's something about money going on here. Hey, Mary. Hey, Wee Diva. Oh, snap. Okay. Hey, yeah. Interesting. So it's interesting because the clarity and the truth I get coming somewhere down the line is coming from these two so far. Okay? It's coming for these two. The boys are scared and want to run. I mean, the thing about it is, as far as I'm concerned, they were all on the island because they said that she was on the other island, but the other island is next to Horn Island, and Horn Island got a bunch of boys coming in. Okay, this ain't rocket science. Okay, see what I'm saying? All you got to do is hop in the boat and sail on over there across the street, so to speak, okay, and walk around and meet up with the boys. Just get off, and walk past and see what they say. You know how we do it. That's okay. I don't know. I didn't see anybody on there with a vape. I saw drinks, but and wait a minute. Okay. They also said that Katie is supposed to be, she's on, I don't know what Katie looks like, okay? But in the water, you know how they're all in the water? She's in the water serving drinks. She's in the water serving drinks. See, the thing about it is these kids at this age do a lot of things that their parents do not have any idea that they're doing. Okay? Why? Because they're not because they're grown, but because they can go out by themselves and go wherever they want. Once they get outside, it's a whole nother talk show. Okay? See what I'm saying? And the parents think they know their child because they come back and they come on time and everything like that. That is to avoid disputes, conflict. That's all that is. See what I'm saying? You don't know what your child was doing, okay, until they tell you. My mom didn't even, and I wasn't even a teenager. My mom didn't know I was going in the cabinet and eating all them St. Joseph chew tablets that taste like orange candy. She never knew that. Okay. And I was a little kid going in the medicine cabinet, could pop me a couple of them. Okay. Yeah, chew them up. Tastes like some orange candy. Okay. So if my mama didn't know that, I know them parents don't know what their kids is doing. Or if they do, it's because they doing it with them. See. Right. But they don't do it around the parents. That's what I'm talking about. So I hear the parents and what they saying, but that's it. Okay, because as far as I'm looking at the parents, is you don't know Jack. Okay. They probably know the kids is drinking because they over there, look at them on the island drinking with them. See what I'm saying? I bet you Nolan couldn't get away with that in front of his mama and daddy. And he knew when they went out there to the island, he knew what was going on. It ain't his first rodeo, from what I heard. You know? But he wasn't going to tell his parents that. Now, who else? One more girl. We got one more girl. We did Katie and her sister Gracie. Right. Ava. Okay. Ava. And then they would look, I seen they had a picture, one picture with them on the boat. Matter of fact, Nolan was there too. And compared to the other picture, now he had a drink in his hand. I don't know what kind of drink he had in his hand, but you could tell the picture was altered because the boy next to him, his chest looked different. Well, as far as they're concerned, the teenagers was probably over in one section and the adults were in another. Okay. Just for that reason. Exactly. Okay, so here we go with Ava. Can you give us the current energy on Ava? Who is Ava? Who's Ava? Who is Ava? Can you give me the energy on Ava? I need more on Ava. Yeah. Who's Ava? Ava is I don't know. I forgot who Ava was. Oh yeah, she's the one that had the party. Okay. Can you give us the energy on Ava, the girl that had the party? Ava had the pool party. Okay, there we go. So, what is the energy on the host of the party, Ava? What's her current energy? Ava, Ava, Ava. And thank you for your answers. The Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. So she's somebody from the past. Okay. She's somebody from the past. Ava, yeah. Now, wasn't she giving a party over there on the other island? Or was this at her house? Oh, yeah, they do. Okay, the after party. After what? Okay. So we have in the past, okay, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. So let me look a bit more on that. Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. Ava is a childhood friend. She is a childhood friend. Okay. And the Empress in reverse. Okay. In reverse. Ooh. Now this talks about domestic issues, insecurity, stagnant, and she ain't doing that neither. Okay, that's what this is. She ain't doing that neither. Stagnant. And we have judgment. And we, oh, the tower. Oh my. And the King of Swords in reverse. So we have arrogant and judgmental. I mean manipulation, excuse me, manipulation. Ooh. She has got the Seven of Swords in reverse. So it's Ava and Katie. Ava and Katie and the Knight of Wands in reverse. There's arrogance, some more arrogance, setbacks, and recklessness and strength. Okay. So they got that feminine persuasion and the Five of Cups with regret as well. They did something and they're regretting it. Something they had to do with and they're regretting it. And hesitation, excuse me. And change, wanting to move to calmer waters. She's hesitating. She wants to move on, but she's hesitating. Oh, now look who pops up. This reminds me of Cher. These tramps and thieves. Woo! Okay. I'm telling you. And the Four of Pentacles, ready to let go of people, places, and things. Okay. See, the three amigas. These are the party girls. These are the party girls. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Overindulgence, manipulation, and financial loss. Now look at that. And the Knight of Swords. Rushing in. And the Nine of Wands. This talks about determination, and this talks about determination. Temperance in reverse. Overindulgence. Six of Wands in reverse. Ooh, what was they doing, girl? We got shame. Incomplete. Failure. And the Eight of Swords in reverse. That's sad. That's why they drink. Okay? To get away from the pressures, freedom. Okay? Whatever they got going in the family. And the Two of Pentacles. Okay. And we got the Eight of Swords, fast movement. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if these women came together around at the same time. Okay. And the Emperor in reverse, which talks about control, loss of power. Oh, you know what? The control slash power that somebody is holding over them is going to be lost. Something, I don't know what it is, but they're going to lose that hold, that grip. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Greed, missed opportunities. Yeah, and loss. So if he don't give them no more money, the Five of Cold, they gonna leave him out in the cold, girl. Okay, they gonna abandon ship. Oh wow, interesting concept here. But like I said, it's down here, so it's not gonna be soon, but it's coming. Mm. So I think that once they start getting on them girls, okay, it's gonna be a whole nother talk show. When they start, okay, because we got the boys, we see the boys, and they can't even lie, okay, and the girls, yeah. So that may be the tower that hits them. They all got drinking issues. I swear, they all got drinking issues. They can't just get tipsy or drunk. They just probably got to get smashed out their minds. Okay. Yes. So with that said, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. But most of all, stay blessed. Bye.